Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary, and today is Mask Monday. So happy Mask Monday, ladies, and everyone else who decided to do a mask. Happy Mask Monday to you as well. Well, I am going to do an eye mask and a sheet mask, and I am doing this in the evening. Some of you that may have watched some earlier videos a few days ago know that I did some traveling, so I just got back from vacation, and you all know when you go on vacation, you need a vacation for your vacation. So I have been struggling with a lot of personal issues as well as taking care of my skin for a few months. So my skin has really taken a toll. So what I have been doing is doing everything possible to get it back to where I used to have it, and it's taking me some time. So first I'm going to apply the masks, and they're both can be cold related. So I do have these from Emesis, and they are 24K eye masks. And then I have the 24K Golden Caviar face mask, which is a luxury firming treatment, nourishing, illuminating, and smoothing mask. And this is by Azure. And I love Azure masks. They are refreshing and they just feel nice. So let me go ahead and apply the masks, and then I will get into what I'm doing with my skin. I will also be talking about my adventures as a full-time grandma for a week. Something I had not done, and it's been, oh my God, quite some time that I have not been a full-time grandma with no other parents around. It's been a minute. I've done it for a few hours. I've done it for a day, but never have I done it for a week long. I offer it all the time, and they just don't want me to travel all the time to do it. They do know that I have a job, so that also keeps them from getting me out there. So let's go ahead and get these eye masks on, and they are amazing. And I am going to use my camera because I did not put my mirror up, so my mirror is not on my table. I was going to get back to being able to care for the G babies all on my own. I know it's been a very long time since I've taken care of littles without adult supervision next to me. I do shelter work, and I work with a program for middle schoolers. That should be a breeze for me, but for some reason, I don't know, it was just a different experience, and I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. So I got to spend time with the G babies and got to know that they are pretty picky when it comes to eating. So we did, and I know I shouldn't have done it, but I did. We did a lot of takeout. I'm just going to throw it out there because trying to figure out what all of these babies eat, there were 3 of them, 4 if you count the other adult. He is an adult. He still lives at home, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Less worrying that we have to do for someone who moves out. He does pay bills. He does do a lot of his own thing, his own shopping. So he is kind of independent within a dependent house. But I got to spend time with all 4 of my babies, and these are my daughter's children. I love that they entrusted me to these kids. The youngest one is 10, so she is my honey badger, and I have mentioned her here before. Yes, honey badger is the name, and it fits her to a T, and she does not mind being called that. So she knows that that is what we call her, and I don't worry about her being bullied. And I would kind of worry for the other kids if they even try to bully her. She can stand her own. Here we go. And sometimes I think it's too independent. And I know I'm looking straight ahead. I'm using my camera as a mirror. And this feels amazing. It is fresh out of the fridge. And you know me, winter, summer, spring, fall, it does not matter. I am going to wear my masks, my sheet masks, straight out of the fridge. to me, it just helps with depuffing and it just feels amazing. So there we go. I now have all of my masks, and I am going to use the serum down here because there is a lot of essence or serum. I didn't really read it. But mask is on, says 15 to 20 minutes, and that's probably what it's going to take me here. So my adventures with them were having to figure out, where do I take them to school? So last Monday, we spent the day pretty much showing me around, showing me where the drop-offs were, where the pickups were, 3 different schools, and it was just an adventure. It was truly an adventure. I have had to take kids to school and pick them up and things like that for my job, and I can tell you, it was much more different. And I don't understand why. I mean, I do this all of the time, but to me I was so afraid of losing a child, forgetting a child. My alarms were set every single time I had to drop them off, pick them up. They are self-sufficient. They spoiled me. They actually spoiled me for the rest of the kids because they wake up in the mornings on their own. You don't have to fight with them to get them up. You don't have to do, hurry up, get dressed, you're going to be late. They were actually the ones telling me, hey, it's time to go, let's go. They serve their own breakfasts. My daughter has them to, because she also has a job outside, or had a job. She recently resigned, but she had a job outside of the home. So she left when they left. She taught them well. I am saying they spoiled me for other kids because I did not have to struggle in getting them to where they needed to be or picking them up. They all have phones with the exception of my 10-year-old. And it's just making sure that she gets to where she needs to be and gets picked up. My daughter did warn me. Some of them are going to try to tell you that we let them do this or we let them do that. Don't fall into it. She said the little one is going to try to walk home by herself. It's a few blocks from the home. She is a 10-year-old, and to me, even when my kids were little, I was the mother that held their hand to cross the street. I don't care what other parents are not holding their hands. I'm holding my children's hands. I don't care what anybody says. And I tried doing that with her. She was not having any of that. But she did try. My mom and dad let me walk home. So can I walk home? No. Your mom and dad warned me that you were going to try to pull this, and no, you're not walking home. So she was not happy that they communicated, and I was okay with that. But at the end of the day, I turned in breathing children that were still alive. That's how I left them this morning before I started my travels back home. I'm going to miss them. It was an adventure that I absolutely love because I got to be full-time grandma with no other parents around. And I was able to spend quality time and learn a lot more about my G-babies because we haven't lived in the same place for quite some years. So seeing them several times a year does not cut it. I'm just saying. But that's where that came from. Now, the trip that I took was because my son-in-law gave my daughter an anniversary, or gave both of them an anniversary gift to go to Salem, Massachusetts. So she was so happy that it was not during Halloween, which was one of the intents, but she was happy that it wasn't in Halloween. She said there was less people and she got to enjoy the sights a little bit more. I did get some little goodies. She had a lot of things to have me choose from, and I was not about to take all of her big ticket items. I took a lot of little small things because I do have a lot of things in my home. So little memories is all I needed, and this she actually chose for me. So it's a little Boston Tea Party little teapot, and the lid does come off. I thought this was so cute. It's going to be adorable with my little miniature shelf that I have. It's a glass shelf where I keep all of my little things that she makes for me. And I know I'm rattling 100 miles a minute, but next item that she also chose this for me, and this is Salem, Massachusetts. It's a witch on a broomstick with, of course, a purple moon. So purple it is. We have a Wicked Blessed spell pouches. And when I saw this and I saw that it said Wicked Blessed, Wicked Awesome Lifestyles came to mind. And I pulled up a video of them, and I will link them down below in the description box. I pulled up a video with them and showed my daughter. I said they live in Massachusetts, and I absolutely love them. I said now I kind of can correlate where they got their name from. I said Wicked Blessings, that pretty much sums it up. But this little thing is a broom inside of the little pouch. I'm going to go ahead and take it out if I can get the knot out. And it's actually a tight knot. And I think I got it. Here we go. No, it's got more knots. Okay, now I got it. So it is a little broomstick, and I thought that was so cute. And it says that it is a spell pouch, so not sure what that really means, but I'm okay with it. I have a thing about just things like this, witches and things to that effect. Then she had me choose between several books and a magnet, and I actually like the magnet, and it says Salem. So I like the magnet. It has the broomstick with smoke coming out the sides, and there were several books, but they had like the art of Salem, and I wasn't about to take that from her. And my son-in-law, he was so happy that she did not give me this herself, but he gave me this, and it is a broom, but it's a pen, and I like it. I love that it's a fine point, so I love this pen. It writes very smooth. I like it. I like it a lot. So those were the goodies that I chose, or that some of them were chosen for me and others I just chose. But that is what I got from Salem, Massachusetts. I didn't want any bulky, bigger things that I had to make room for in my house. These tiny little things and the memories that I was able to create with my G-babies is all that I need. So let's now talk about my skin. And my skin, like I said, I have been struggling with it. And what I've been doing is I've been using the Skin & Co. And this is a cream whipped cleansing gel or cream. It's a whipped cleansing cream. I like how it cleanses my skin, and it leaves it almost like if I had put moisturizer on. So it's not drying, not in the least. But then I am using this twice a week, and I'm slowly getting to where I could probably use it 3 times a week and then move back down to probably once a week once I get my skin restored. And this is Face Gommage, also by Skin & Co. I absolutely love this, and I try to purchase it every time I get. And Ipsy had a sale a few months back, and I stocked up on it because I use it quite often. It removes even the milia for me. I'm not sure if it does for anybody else, but even on my skin, the milia, and I developed that a lot here, it helps tremendously. Masking will also be helping. And then I have, of course, a winter type moisturizer, and I also use my serum and my essence as well as my toner. So those are the things that I've been doing to try to get my skin back into working order. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Oh, and one of them came off with it, and it feels amazing. It still feels very cold, and a lot of essence. So I am loving it. There we go. So that was Mask Monday. Thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned for the updates. And I almost forgot. I'm actually doing a giveaway on this video. I'm going to go ahead and put all the rules down below. I already made it a very long video, but I'm going to put some goodies into this bag, the Ipsy bag, and I will ship it out. It will be a mystery, and just a mystery type little package for self-care, being that it was right after vacationing. So something for self-care, masks, just different things. And so the word for that will just be, let's go ahead and try vacation. So anything having to do with vacation, go ahead and enter that, and that will be the word for the giveaway. Thank y'all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always,